time when you're being a dangus that lets you down. You know? Big old Dutch dangus. Big old Dutchman. Ah, no problem at all, Muggins. No problem, mate. Yeah, so I'm not sure about this diagonal thing. You've made me nervous now, Bullweef. You just know it's been an issue in the past. I honestly stopped trusting that it was fixed. Right, okay. I mean, I did actually post a thread on the forums about diagonal leak a long time ago, but they said it was fixed, so I kind of believe them. We can do it, I suppose, for safety. We'll just need to remove a few of these bits and rejig it a little bit. I do like the diagonal sort of curvy bits, though. Is that for the balance, Mex? Diagonal test for science. Oh, Neuro, you bastard. You better. Fuck it, we'll just do it. We'll do it. We'll do it, no problem. So, let's crack on digging some more of this out. We'll carry on with this outer shell. We probably should have dug this out first. Let's just clear this out. Let's clear this crap out. Because we're going to have like stuff that needs sweeping and all sorts of crap, aren't we? So, let's do this. I have no idea what's happening. Whenever I play this, everyone drowns in their own pee. Is it the morale thing? Are they all stressed out, Tom? How do you get a refrigerator? I'm not noob. When you say refrigerator, do you mean like an actual... Do you mean like an actual... I don't even know if we've got any in the base. An actual fridge like this? Nope, they just pee constantly everywhere. Do you have toilets? Do you have toilets they can use? They shouldn't just pee everywhere. As long as you've got access to toilets, they should be sweet. Alright, Ruby. You're a farmer. Let's make sure... Did I actually do this already for Ruby? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. Saturnus, long time no see. How are you? Let's just say I use storage for both liquids and gases with thousands of tons of pressure without the corners. I've never had a leak. Well, that's good enough for me, buddy. I have had it happen, but it's normally when you're displacing stuff with doors. I'm sure there's a video on the bug tracker. I did a video showing it happen. But I'm sure they said they fixed it since then. So, meh. How are you anyway, buddy? I've not seen you for a while. I noticed you've been on the forums a little bit. Have you decided to give this game more of a chance now, or are you still on an old build and refusing to update? Which always tickled me up, by the way. That did tickle me up. So is it me, or does the Dutch Dangus sound like a name of a big-time wrestler? The Dutch Dangus. The big old Dutch Dangus. Could easily be a wrestler. For sure. Wait. The Dutch Dangus. The Flying Dutch Dangus, exactly. Nice, Camo. Nice. There is really no reason to do it this big, by the way, guys. It's just because we've got the space, so why not? It's at the top of the base. It's going to be here for ages. Let's make it a big boy. That is my thinking. So let's just sweep out some of this stuff that's on the inside. We'll get all this crap dealt with whilst we're fanning about with the inner stuff in a bit. I know we're going to drop some stuff down here, so... Okay. So we should be able to access all the stuff on the outside. So how do we want to do this? It's not very bell towery anymore, is it? This is definitely going to cause problems with trying to vacuum out as well, I would think. Yeah, fuck it, that's what we're doing. Hold on, I should really think about how I'm going to get wires and stuff through here as well, shouldn't I? Because I'm going to have pumps and stuff that are going to need wiring. Oh, well, whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Gonna make a tube-like entrance in case you need to make minor changes later. Wasn't going to, hamster. Wasn't going to. Hey, life, if you're strange, if you don't mind 2 tiles spacing, you can get the vacuum in between horizontal floor. By just build and destroy tiles, vertical can be kept 1 tile. What are we talking about? Oh, you know about destroying gases by building on top of them? Yeah, I know that, pros, yeah. This'll be fine. This'll be okay. We used to use that method for deleting liquids that we didn't want. So if we were doing like a load of digging, you know, like strip mining, and we had a pool of polluted water that wasn't worth keeping, we used to do that for destroying liquids. But yeah, this'll be fine. I quite like the idea of going to the effort of vacuuming it out and doing it a bit legit. It's nice. Not in the preview, and without some serious changes, this is what I feared all along. Now we are forced to go to space to get super materials. They're only on the first void planets, which you can't reach without a liquid hydrogen oxygen engine. They'd be extremely hard to make without those super materials. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I do hear you. I did say the same thing a while back. But hey, listen, I am one for being proved wrong. We'll see what changes they bring to the game. Because, you know, this is the first thing they've decided to polish, probably because it was still fresh in their mind. And I get the impression that maybe the reason we got so much more rocketry stuff... Hello. The reason we got so much more rocketry stuff on this update was primarily because they had it almost ready to go and didn't quite get it... Fuck's sake. Didn't quite get it ready for the last update. That's my thinking anyway. Fuck. Oh! No! Do this. Wonny, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How goes it? Piss sticks. No, don't build this one. There we go. There we go. A little bit of force management and we got there. So, let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of you, get rid of you. Right. So you can see the sort of thing that we're going to go for here. It should be quite cool when it's done, I think. Let's just start doing anything. Yeah, this is dormant for a little while longer yet, isn't it? Need to find the rest of our geysers. Do a bit more like low priority exploring or something. We've not done anything with the oil biome at all yet. We've not done anything with this geyser either. What's going on with you? Next dormant in 40 cycles. Feck. Okay. Yeah, we could do with finding our other geyser. We've got a slime geyser and an ice geyser left to find, haven't we? I've got a feeling it's going to be in this monster biome. So maybe we'll do a bit more of a dig up here. Good old destroy mop at the bottom of a pool, yeah. Leppy, good evening, bud. Ezekiel, good evening. How are yous? How's it going? Let's see if we can get a little bit of vision over here. into this ice biome, just in case we're sat right next to one without realising. We'll just go through here and we'll hop up here. Just to see. And this is already melting like a crazy bitch, so we might as well dig in here as well. So let's dig in there. Probably going to get some hypothermia going in here, but whatever. And we'll head over here. Just to see what we can see. It's all low priority stuff, so it's fine. So then. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. It's kind of a walkway for them. So we're going to probably want 2 pumps up here as well. We don't need 2 pumps, but I'm going to do it as 2 pumps because I kind of want to split the feed. So yeah, it'll be like there and there, won't it, I think? I think that's right. Let's get these last bits of wall in so I can finally see the shape. So, like that, like that. We'll just sweep up this crap as well. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Damn it. I knew it! A little bit of hypothermia. Just a smidgen of hypothermia. Oh well. Okay, Marie. So I think we've done everybody through here, haven't we? We probably need to start looking at some tenured scientists now. Let's get some tenured scientists going, because we're gonna want to look at the space cadet stuff soonish, I would think, just so I can have a look at the science and stuff more than anything. No, not with your guys. They're about to be on space. Yeah, possibly. That's good for me. Just came back from the ER. Right arm bruised and lots of small cuts. Left arm with bigger cut. Right. What the hell have you done? What have you done, Leppy? Sounds like you've fallen through a fucking greenhouse or something. What have you done? Jesus. Right, so I really like Mex's idea of having some doors open that our pumps can like pull the air from these pumps that we've got here. So I think we're going to do that. I like that idea a lot. You flipped your car on its roof at around 120 kilometers an hour. Hold on. 120 kilometers an hour to real units. $75 miles an hour? Are you fucking crazy? Jesus, buddy. Holy fuck, how did you manage that? And I hope you weren't drinking. Christ. Is everybody alright? Oh, I'm not going to touch that. You just made me very mad. That smiley face just made me very mad, Leppy. Not going to touch that. I'll be honest with you, I do have a loathing hatred for drink drivers. So yeah, I'm not going to touch that, mate. Okay, Mima. I think you can probably do this, can't you? What could possibly go wrong? We'll need to do this as well, won't we? Okay. 2 small glasses of wine. Okay. No, fair enough. You're alone in the car. Jesus, buddy. I'm assuming the car is a total fucking write-off. Christ. I think quite right, you are lucky to be alive, man. Jesus. Okay. So let's just slap some piping in here of what we're going to do. I think we're going to have a central pipe come through the base. And then this can just go on its way. Yeah. Piss. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm glad I realised this now. We're gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking. Not tweaking, just remove a tile. This tile. In fact, maybe we'll do the floor. Maybe we'll do some horizontal doors here. You know, it's the thing that we're going to open and close. So that's the middle, isn't it? So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, take it easy, Gurkha, and thank you for popping in, mate. Thank you for the sub. It was lovely to have you here, bud. Take care. Where's our problems with ventilation? The gases always fight each other. When you say ventilation, do you mean like gas flow just flowing around your base, or actually in piping, or what? Right, we'll just remove these gas pipes from here. We'll just get rid of these. These are inside our mushroom farm anyway, so we'll get rid of this boy here. We'll slap in a couple of airlocks. Doesn't really matter what we make them out of, so this should be fine. Although it might be smarter to do it on the walls, because this is the thing. We had the problem where it wasn't becoming a vacuum. Running an automation wire all the way around is going to be a pain in the ass as well, you see. Yeah, this will be quite cool actually. Let's do it like that. So we'll get rid of these, and we'll have one up here as well. So it's going to be you. What's everyone saying? Sorry, let's leave this going. 2 small glasses of wine, my alcohol, and I've had in almost 8 years combined. Jesus. Funnily enough, we got some beers yesterday for having with the curry, and I completely forgot to drink any of them. Still got them all in the fridge. Didn't even touch them. The curry was that good. Front end cosmetics are all wasted, but cooling at the front of the engine is untouched. Jesus. Christ. You should spread them out. Yeah. I think it makes sense. I just didn't really want to run automation wire all over the place, but yeah. It's fine. We can do this. I'm going to have a stupid wire running all through this. Do you know what I mean? Which makes me a bit sad. But it's fine. Definitely need to double it down this side though as well now. Oh shit, it is going to have a red tip now. It's going to have red automation wire there. Oh, it won't look red, will it? So we'll have another door. Another door up here. Like show. And then what sort of button should we use? Maybe use a hydro sensor. Hydro sensor can't get tricked, can it? They need power, don't they? Yeah. 4 switches. Will that look even more dumb? No, we don't want to use 4 switches. I don't want to use 4 switches. We'll just have one little switch down here somewhere. Might use a hydro sensor, because a hydro sensor can't get fucked up. Thermo sensor could if something goes terrible. Atmos sensor definitely could. We'll use a hydro sensor. That will be fine. And we'll plop him there. That's what we'll do. Boop. shouldn't you have lassi and water with the curry anyway? Jesus. You'd be telling me I should wear the ceremonial dress as well. No. No. Beer. Build 2 gas bridges on the right pumps. Oh shit, how did I manage that? Didn't even notice that. Well spotted. Welcome, by the way, Hobby. Didn't see you come in, bud. Please tell me, it's the 4th accident today and they're all much slower than mine. Totaled cars. Then he laughed and said, look, you were in a German car. So what actually happened, Leppy? What did you do? What did you do? I mean, at a 75-mile-an-hour crash, I'd expect the car to be written off. It just would. Right, I've not thought about how much power this is going to use, by the way. But we'll use a conductive boy for this. So what's that? 489, 60. So this is 1 circuit. And then these pumps up here will need an extra wire. We will have some... We do have some conductive wire down here, but I might just slap a transformer up here or something. Rather than run a shitload of wires into here. Then that probably makes more sense. I forgot how chunky the conductive wire is now. It looks so much nicer now that it's all chunky. I do like it. I like it a lot. Fuck. I'm never going to be able to reach these, am I? Well, I'll be able to reach most of them, I think. I might need to put a piece of ladder here to reach some of these others. So a lot of materials we're making one line that goes through and just stretches left or right instead of building around it. What? What are you talking about, hamster? Which bit are you talking about? Oh, we're not going to be able to reach that. Got fucked over so many times now in this game, I finally decided to watch others play so I can learn. Immediate question, I only have 12 duplicates, so I made a big mistake by just getting new duplicates every time. Oh yeah, don't accept everyone, Timothy. Biggest thing I recommend, cherry pick your dupes to begin with. I normally would have more at this point, to be fair, but my focus in this game was trying to find our guys a bit quicker, so I sort of went a bit gentle to begin with. But yeah, just go slow, really. I've got space, bedrooms-wise, for 16 dupes. 16's kind of my sweet spot number. I normally won't go more than 16, generally because it just lags the game later on. If you're one of these people that likes to accept every dupe, then you might struggle with lag if you get a big base later on. Because every dupe has their own pathfinding calculations that need to be done. So if you look at these white lines that are everywhere, if you imagine... 24 or 36 or 50 dupes all trying to make these pathfinding calculations. It's a big lag thing, so I normally avoid going too many. Quite honestly. Yeah, what were we talking about? Sorry, hamster. You can save a lot of materials by making one line that goes through and just stretches left or right instead of building around it. I don't know what you're talking about. I wanted to. I don't want to run automation through here. I wanted to go through here and look a little bit wishy-washy here and there. Don't question me. I know what I'm doing. I've made my decisions. I just don't think we're going to be able to reach most of this. I'm probably going to have to destroy some of this from the outside, which is annoying, but meh. It's a great idea, Mexazad, so we should really do it. Let's do that. And let's just do that and that and that and that. Excuse me. Right. So we're going to want some piping and stuff in here as well. I think I've got quite a bit of refined iron, but I don't know if we've got enough to really do all this in one hit. We've got 29 tons of iron ore, so let's crank this up and get somebody working on this constantly. Okay, I should be able to reach all this now. you show your water purification? I haven't gotten that into work either, but of course when I was getting so many dupes, it drained my food and water so fast. Well, I've got a cool steam vent here that I'm collecting my water from. So this cool steam vent is currently dormant, so it's not active now for another 27 cycles. But basically I had a radiator running behind this of polluted water, and that radiator was condensing my steam for me into liquid, which I then picked up and stored in a tank down here. The polluted water that was cooling the steam, when it gets too hot, it got dumped out this pipe and then went into a water sieve down here to be cleaned into clean water, basically. But yeah, it depends what sort of what resources you've got access to, Timothy. So if you've got a really nice water geyser, for example, there are actually hot water geysers in this game that just give you 95-degree water and you don't have to condense them or anything. If you've been fortunate enough to get one of them, then you're sort of onto a winner straight away. But it kind of depends what resources you've got. You know, it sort of sculpts your playthrough. Can you show your energy generation? Energy generation at the moment, Egg. Sorry, is it Egg? Eeg? We've only got some coal gens and a couple of hydrogen gens. They're not even online yet. We're sort of working on bits and bobs at the moment. We're trying to get our... This is going to be an electrolyzer room. This will give us some hydrogen that will give us a bit more power. We have got a natural gas geyser down here that we've capped and got a bit of gas waiting to go. But I should really have overpressure storage this, to be fair. I should really have done some more with this, but we'll come back to that. I've just noticed how much fucking chlorine I've got in the base. I'm going to have to deal with that at some point. That's a lot of chlorine. Don't know where that's all come from. It should hopefully find its way down here, but it's a lot of chlorine. But yeah. So I need to crack on now and try and get this somewhere near finished, otherwise we'll be doing this all night. There's quite a few things that I want to do first. So there's my doors in now, so I should be able to toggle them all shut to break my vacuum and open it again, which would be good. So we'll leave them open for now. And let's get the ventilation sorted up here. Debating whether I want to put a filter on this or actually just use a sensor. Filter would obviously be safer. A filter would be safer.